Hey guys, this is a mixture. I did this as a bell ringer for class today, and I thought probably everybody needed to see it because I don't think maybe we're putting it together. When we had a bell ringer a couple of weeks ago, well, each week ago, I gave you this one right here. Find the equation line through the points -3, -2, and 1, 6. And we went to Desmos and we used regression. Use that little tilde to make it give us an equation of a line. Well, that's what you've got right here. You've got 2 points. Okay, this is -1, 2. And this is -4, -3. So you've got 2 points, just like you had on that bell ringer that I've done with each class to review you. So you can get the equation of that line from Desmos. Now, the first part that we had to do, though, was to find this over here. What are my cutoff points? Well, your cutoff points for this one are at -1. So when x is between, let's just pretend this goes forever because they most usually do. When x is less than -1, then it's this line right here that we've got 2 points that we're going to go find what that equation is in a second. Now, this point right here is the same on this line as it is on this line. So you get to choose, and some of you will choose that this one's the open, and some of you choose that this one's the closed. It doesn't really matter as long as one is open and one is closed. Okay, so you've got -1, 2 here. The next cutoff is at 3. So this right here, x is going to be between 3, which is definitely open, and -1. And I've decided to leave that one open and the first one closed. The last x is going to be between 3 and 4. Now we just have to find the equations of the lines. Okay? So if we go to Desmos, I've got those 2 points, -1, 2, and -4, -3. And I'll put that right in. I'm going to add my table, and you've got -1, 2, and -4, -3. So right here, you write your equation, y, and then with that little tilde thing, whoops, forgot, y1, because I've got to have it match up with the table so it knows that that's where I'm pulling it from. And then you have mx1, whoops, there it is. I need an M, not an N. mx1, it would actually read it, but I don't want it that way. I want the M and the B, plus B. There is that line that you needed for it. And here are your parameters. Now, 0.666 forever is 2/3, and you cannot, any 2 points is a line for sure. So you cannot, you can use fractions because they're exact, but you cannot round off on the decimals. So your first one is 1 2/3. You're going to have 1 2/3 x plus 3 2/3, because that second one was 3.666 forever. Probably most people would rather you write this. I'm going to move this out a little bit. Most of you would rather you write that as 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2 is 5/3 x. 5/3 x plus 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11/3 for your b. Having an improper fraction is a little bit better than that. And that's where x is less than or equal to 3. Now we're going to do the same thing here. I've still got a -1, 2, and this is going to be a 3, 2. So you're going to substitute that in on Desmos. 1, 2 is already there. So all I have to do here is just do 3, 2. And that'll tell me I have a 0 slope. So y just equals 2. Okay, so my equation here is y equals 2. So when I go over here, I'll just fill in my 2, because that's what it is from here. On the last one, you've got 3, -2, and 4, -2. And you can fill that in as well. Okay. 3, -2, and 4, -2. All right, so once again, you don't have a slope, it's a 0 slope, and you've got b equals -2. So there is your answer for your third one. It's -2 for here. So that should cover your linear. I will do this one over here in a second, but I'm going to make that a second video.